Hello everyone, in this video we are going to learn about a new concept called base erosion and profit shifting, which is often referred in newspapers as BEPS, the short form of it, BEPS. This concept is frequently seen in the news, especially when OECD and G20 meets. OECD and G20, especially when OECD and G20 meets. Before going into the topic, let us first brush up on the basics. Many of you would probably be aware of these two concepts. What is a multinational corporation? What is a tax haven? So let's first see what is a multinational corporation. A MNC is a company that has facilities and assets in more than one country, that is its home country. For example, Microsoft, Apple, Amazon, or few examples of MNCs. Next, what is a tax haven? A tax haven is a country that has a low rate of tax so that people choose to register the companies there so they can avoid paying huge taxes in their own countries. For example, Luxembourg, Hong Kong, Caribbean, Bermuda, Cayman Islands, and Panama. These are the countries often referred to as tax havens. For example, let's see an example how tax haven works. I'm willing to start a company, right? I'm willing to start a company. My own country, I come to learn that my own country levy huge corporate taxes. So I come to hear through some friends that Panama government levies very minimal taxes. So what I do is I register my company in Panama with my headquarters there and start a branch in my own country. By this way, I can reduce a huge tax burden which is levied on me by my own country. So next, let's get into the topic. What is BEPS and who does it? Usually, we already know that MNCs run business in India has to pay a huge amount of tax to the government. However, MNCs use this BEPS strategy to avoid taxes. So, in short, in single line, BEPS is a tax avoidance strategy. It is a tax avoidance strategy, and it is mostly done by MNCs. And this, if you see newspaper, the concept of BEPS, it will be mostly by the MNCs. Or the other name for MNCs are transnational corporations. So how is it done? Most of the time this is done legally by exploiting the loopholes in the domestic tax rules to artificially shift profits to low or no tax locations or jurisdictions. There are two processes involved in it. Let us see this one by one. The first one is base erosion. It is a practice of reducing the taxable base. Actually, both the process will be a little similar, but there are little nuances in it, different nuances in it. So the practice of reducing the taxable income, for example, if an MNC deducts large interest payments in order to lower its taxable profit, for example, if the tax slab of a corporate is 200 rupees, okay, let us take it 200 rupees, and the tax rate is 10, let's say like 50 percentage, like this is very huge, but let it be 50 percentage. So you have to pay, if the corporation's income increases more than 200, they have to pay around 100 rupees as tax. They have to pay 100 rupees as tax to the government. So what these corporations do is that they write in their accounts book that they have paid around 120 rupees. They have paid around 120 rupees, or let's say 100 rupees. 100 rupees as interest payments. So their tax base now is 100, because when 100 is deducted, so it is now 100. So they are not coming into the tax slab, so they don't need to pay taxes. This is how the tax base is reduced. There are many other reasons for which they are reduced, and one such example what I gave is that interest payments, right? So the second concept is the second process is profit shifting. It is a practice of shifting taxable profits, like shifting taxable profits from a high tax country to a low tax country. As I already said, for if I'm willing to start a company, my headquarters will be in Panama. Example, Panama, and I have branch of operations all over the world. and I have a branch in India too. So my Indian company, my Indian branch of my company earns lakhs and lakhs of trillions of dollars of money. So what I have to do is I have to pay certain amount of tax to the government. So to avoid this, what I do is I shift the profits earned in India to Panama or to Luxembourg, where I also have an operation. So what I do is I shift my profits earned in India to Luxembourg, to Hong Kong, other these tax havens, so that I have to pay a lesser amount of tax there compared to India. So by this way, MNCs transfers its income from high country like USA, like India, to a low tax country like Bermuda, Hong Kong, Luxembourg, etc. So is this a major concern? Yes. PEPS is a major concern, says OECD. OECD and G20 countries are very much concerned about this because especially the BEPS affects the developing countries which are heavily dependent on corporate tax from MNCs. BEPS undermines the fairness of taxation system. This is very important. They undermine the fairness of the taxation systems. For example, MNCs operating across borders use BEPS to gain a competitive advantage over the domestic companies as they pay lesser tax comparing to the domestic companies. This affects the level playing field. This affects the level playing field, and it also affects the healthy competition between the MNCs and domestic companies. It affects the healthy competition balance between domestic companies and the MNCs. Additional trouble is that when domestic taxpayers see MNCs are legally avoiding tax liabilities, this will undermine the voluntary tax compliances. So people will start thinking, why should I pay taxes? The corporate MNCs are easily evading taxes, and why we should not do that too. So this will largely affect the tax base and tax compliances in India. So for this matter, G20 and OECD has taken various measures to curb the practice of BEPS. So steps taken at international level. This committee is it has a very big name, but try to bear with me. It is called the Multilateral Convention to Implement Tax Treaty Related Measures to Prevent BEPS. India has ratified this convention. This is very important. India has ratified this convention. It is an outcome of OECD's efforts. This convention aims to tackle the BEPS through tax planning strategies. Through tax planning strategies. Tax planning strategies by narrowing down the loopholes. By narrowing down the loopholes or closing the loopholes exploited by these MNCs to practice the BEPS. On a domestic level, the government of India has introduced equalization levy. This is also another equally important topic. Equalization levy, which was introduced in the 2016 Union Budget. But we'll see what is equalization levy in another video. It is a very important topic, so it should be given due importance. The link to that video will be posted in the description below once the video is done. And if you like this video, please subscribe to our channel. We'll keep posting more videos in the coming days. If you have any feedback, do not hesitate to drop them in the comment section. Thank you so much.